So I haven't done YouTube or any social media, and I haven't raced in iRacing. So I thought, why not combine both of them? Today is my first ever race, and we're going to be racing this MX-5 at Alton Park. The last lap has a questionable overtake. I want your guys' thoughts in the comments. Let's jump right into this with some practice and first thoughts on iRacing. So let's get right out and into our first practice session. So I have actually got a couple of laps in. That was mainly just to get the force feedback nice and set up, but I haven't learnt the track much. I've literally set force feedback up and that's about it. So we'll see. Hopefully we can learn it quite well. Oh, that's some gravel. Hopefully we can learn it enough so that when the race or even qualifying comes up, we can qualify quite well and do well in the race. The game feels really stable. Like you actually feel as if you're connected to the road, whereas some other sims or even mods on Assetto Corsa, it's a lot. Sometimes you just feel as if you're just above the road, which doesn't really give you a very nice sense of grip, and sometimes even where you are on track, as stupid as that sounds, it feels really gripped up. You've got a real good sense of where you are. I even tried out the Formula V round Laguna Seca, and I actually felt really good. The tyre model, you can tell that there's get different tyres per car like they do in real life, and you could also, I don't know, you could tell that it was a narrower tyre going from that and then into the Miata that we've got here that's on more road-sized tyres, shall we say. Bit thicker, bit wider. I actually feel like there's contact with the ground, which is always a benefit. You don't want to feel as if you're flying. I mean, we are playing a racing sim after all, not a flight sim. So before I got iRacing, I was playing a wee bit of Le Mans Ultimate. Really enjoying that. But I thought, if I'm going to take the jump and start social media, I might as well also take the jump into iRacing, because I have seen it for quite a few years. I've been following it, watching it. If you're into sim racing, straight away you know what iRacing is. Everybody has heard of it. It just made sense to do. So here we are. I've also played a lot of Assetto Corsa. A wee bit of ACC. Some of the WRC games. A lot of time just on primarily Assetto Corsa, if I'm honest. Just driving about, not really trying. Started off with Drive Club, Penny, you know, but that was on Logitech that my dad gave down to me. The man that got me into motorsport. He handed down Logitech, got into Drive Club, and then got into the F1 games. But I've never taken it seriously, in a sense. It's always been just for a laugh, just have some fun, never actually took it seriously. Whereas I feel like with iRacing, you kind of have to. I started to take it seriously in Le Mans Ultimate. I actually spent a wee bit of time learning the tracks, so that was quite good. And now doing that with iRacing is going to be hopefully quite fun, and hopefully I can become a better driver through iRacing. That's always the goal. Improve, get faster. We're here, qualifying. Let's go out and hopefully we can set a really good lap. Hopefully we can get, let's say, top 10. So coming up in the last corner, let's get a good exit so we can get as good of a run.
Green flag, green flag.
Onto this start finish straight.
Okay, here comes your first time lap.
As you can hear there, first time lap, first ever quali. Let's see if we can do something really good here. Not as happy getting on power as I would like to be. Down, wee bit of brakes, post off, wee bit of power. Nice, keeping that nice, making sure we don't get any off tracks because that would be really, really bad for us. Let's lift off, wee bit of nice power. Onto the brakes. Let's bring this in first. Oh, did not like that. And again, back on power, get a really nice exit out of there. Could have run that a wee bit wider. Come up to a really tricky bit to get the car slowed down and on power as early as possible. Run that a wee bit over. Nice. At least we've kept it clean. Not the fastest lap so far, but it's a lap that will be a nice banker lap. Hopefully no off in the rest of the lap. Hopefully we can keep it all nice and tidy. Put on track. Get a lap that actually counts. As you come down, wee bit of brake. Into third. Nice end cut and power. Onto that curb. Nice. And again, coming up to the last corner. Want to get some nice braking and good rotation. Get that in. Push it nice and wide. Up. Through the gears. One more lap, okay. We'll get a 54.6. And we've completely forgot to keep going with that lap. It's 2 seconds quicker. We're already down 5/10. I don't think we'll be able to improve much on that one. And that's an off track, so far we're looking like P1. 3/10 quicker than the guy in P2. So hopefully we can get a good battle with him. But first ever quali. So far P1. Looking quite good. Lined up in the grid.
The estimated strength of field is 1,340. Green flag.
Oh, we've bogged on that start. Not good at all. But luckily, P2, let's cover off that inside. Nice. Pushing that nice and wide there. Oh, I'm already seeing some battle in that rear mirror. Tyres are still quite cold. Not a lot of grip, but let's just try and keep this on track. And hopefully we can create a bit of a gap to this guy and what's behind us. Quite possibly the Light McQueen team liveries on the podium. That would be really cool to see. Hopefully neither of us take risks that are not needed. Especially in opening lap, that wouldn't be very good. Managed to get that gap up to 0.7 of a second, so no need to take any risks on my part. If I was him, I would be looking at this and opening lap no risk really needs to be taken. iRace isn't won in turn 1 or lap 1. So wee bit aggressive on that there. Maybe a wee bit too aggressive on my part. But again, so end of lap 1, nice clean lap. We have got 0.7, the guy behind, 3.3, the guy in P3, so wee bit touching the grass, lost a bit of time, he's now 0.5 up. Like that corner, this first section, he seems to be quite fast on. Pressure getting put on. I don't think someone will make a move up into here yet. 15 is right back in. Got a nice rotation out that corner onto power nice and early again. Again, we've managed to create that gap, so somewhere in that last sector, maybe even that first sector, a wee bit deep there, in that first sector maybe. Losing some time, so we'll need to work out where that time is that I'm losing and try equal it out, or maybe even gain it. That would be very nice. End of lap 2, 0.6, so hopefully we can keep this distance. Being very clean compared to what you see in other places. Wee bit of brake was not necessary there. That's going to leave me very open for an attack, as you can see,
on the left, clear on the
just
right.
like this. But as we learned in practice, you can get a really nice run.
Left side,
Not really
still there,
to make
hold
this
your
side
line.
by side.
Clear.
Had to back out of that one. That was not going to be very nice at all. Now let's have a wee look. Let's break a bit early. Let's not run first. As you can see, he went a lot wider, which is giving him a better exit onto here. So maybe this is where he is faster. That is a possibility, but I also did go in first and really messed up what I was doing. As you can see, he ran a wee bit wide mid corner there, giving us a nice run. Hopefully we can get a nice exit. Good run out of here, and that could allow us to get a nice run up into turn 1, going into turn 2. Run that way, getting that extra speed. Maybe sending a move in here.
Clear.
Not a lot of grip in that inside line. All trial and error though. All over on that grass side.
Right
We'll have the
side.
outside. A better run out
Right
that
on the
corner.
left.
We can
Clear
wee
on
bit
the right.
early. Wee bit nervous having this battle with what you see of iRacing, but so far it's actually been a clean battle. We'll try to get a nice rotation, get a good on power early. I really want to get a nice run in this guy. Maybe we can make that turn 2 or 3 move stick. Dipping a tire in there. Have a look.
Car on your left.
Door closed.
Clear on the left.
That was my bad though. There was definitely no gap there. We have gained a 15-second gap to P3, so nothing to worry about when it comes to an attack from behind. Running that really wide there. Had to just lift off a wee bit. Didn't want to cause any crash or contact. Same will go into there, he's braking a lot earlier and reducing that speed a lot more than I would. So it then puts me into a rough situation. Not enough braking there. Almost into the back of him. That would have been not a good way to go out on your first race.
White flag. Take blue.
A lot of gravel, a lot of people must be running really wide into there. Nice and close. And let's
Car on your left. Clear. The car in P.
Oh,
Just set the faster
he's
flag.
going very wide.
4.565. Car on your
Not the
left.
cleanest overtakes, well I admit. Not how you want to get the lead back. Definitely not. But I thought I left enough room on the outside for that move to stick. Also, we'll have a look after the race and we'll see. But yeah, I thought I left plenty of room. So now it's just a case of trying to keep this lead. Don't want to throw it away now. Especially with those barriers, I don't want them to be the cause of race ending career. And now it's 0.9. As we go into the last wee section. Where I definitely took that very, very close instead of pushing it wide. Into the last corner we go. Nice rotation. Good run again. A lot of gravel all out there. And there it is. Checker flag. And that is our first race
See you in
in
Victory Lane.
iRacing. And we have won. Lap 6, as you see, we're on the straight. We got a better exit and I'm tucked nice in that slipstream. And I think I left enough space on that inside. I mean, as you can see here, he's quite far out, turning in, I'm keeping my line. At this point, I'm no longer on his inside. I think he's just slightly offline, power down a wee bit too early. And that's what's caused him to go out there. Leading us back in P1, where we inevitably have gone and won the race. I would have liked to have had a bit of a longer battle in this last lap, but all in all, very good race. So as you can see from that race, which we won, we've gained 0.16 safety rating. Once that gets to 3 safety rating, then we'll be able to get a season promotion. So few more races, keeping it nice and clean, and hopefully we can get a promotion. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.